Greetings to all my tech heads out there in the KevTechify nation, and if you're new here, welcome. In this episode, we're going to look at the public key cryptography with digital signatures. We'll be discussing digital signature overview, digital signatures for code signing, and digital signatures for digital certificates. This episode is part of my series on network security for the Cisco Certified Networking Associate, also known as the CCNA. I'm Kevin here at KevTechify. Let's get this adventure started. Digital signatures are mathematical techniques used to provide authenticity, integrity, and non-repudiation. Here are the 4 characteristics of digital signatures. First one is authentic. The signature cannot be forged, and it provides proof that the signer and no one else signed that document. Second one is unalterable. After the document is signed, it cannot be altered. The third one is non-reusable. The document signature cannot be transferred to another document. And the last characteristic is non-repudiated. The signed document is considered to be the same as the physical document. Digital signatures are commonly used in 2 situations: code signing and digital certificates. There are 3 digital security standard algorithms that are used for generating and verifying digital signatures. The first one is digital signature algorithm, or DSA. Now, a DSA is the original standard for generating public and private key pairs and for generating and verifying digital signatures. The second algorithm is the Rivest-Shamir-Adleman algorithm, also known as RSA. Now, RSA is an asymmetric algorithm that is commonly used for generating and verifying digital signatures. And the third algorithm is elliptic curve digital signature algorithm, or ECDSA. ECDSA is a newer variant of the digital signature algorithm and provides digital signature authentication and non-repudiation with the added benefits of computational efficiency, small signature sizes, and minimal bandwidth. Executable files are wrapped in digitally signed envelopes, which allow the end user to verify the signature before installing software. Digitally signing code provides several assurances about the code. The first one is that the code is authentic and is actually sourced by the publisher. The second one is the code has not been modified since it left the software publisher. And the third one here is the publisher undeniably published the code. This provides non-repudiation of the act of publishing. Here we have a file that was downloaded from the internet. We saved it to our desktop, we right-clicked on it, and went to Properties. That brought up the Signed exe Properties window right here. So on the Signed exe Properties window, if we go ahead and click on Digital Signatures, go ahead and click on it, it brings up the Digital Signatures tab. From here, you can see that the person who signed this these are a list of all the signatures here. This first one here, or the only one here, was signed by Cisco Systems. It uses the SHA-256 algorithm, and here's the timestamp, Wednesday, October, and if we expand it out, it would say Wednesday, October 2nd, 2019. Now, with this signature highlighted, we can go ahead and click on Details. When we click on Details, it brings up the Digital Signature Details window. And once again, from here, we can confirm that Cisco Systems Incorporated, they're the people who signed it. Here is the date and time that this signature was created. From our Digital Signature Details window, we can go ahead and click View Certificate. When we click on View Certificate, it opens up the information about our certificate. And what we can see here is, once again, it was issued to Cisco Systems. This was the third-party trusted agency, DigiCert EV. And here's the valid dates from March 2019 to March 2021. Those are our valid dates. Then, if we click on the certification path, we can see where that signature is stored. It's in our DigiCert repository. Then it goes under who issued it, what third party trusted. So that's DigiCert here. And then who it was issued to, basically the title of that. So Cisco Systems Incorporated. That's how we go out and find the information about our certificate on a Windows system. A digital certificate is used to authenticate and verify that a user who is sending a message is who they claim to be. Now, digital certificates can also be used to provide confidentiality for the receiver with the means to encrypt a reply. Here we have in a scenario. Bob is confirming an order with Alice. Alice is ordering from Bob's website. And then Alice connects to Bob's website. And after the certificate has been verified, Bob's certificate is stored on Alice's computer. Now, the certificate contains Bob's public key, and the public key is used to verify Bob's digital signature. To look at it a little bit more technically, what happens here is Bob confirms the order and his computer creates a hash of the confirmation. Then the computer encrypts the hash with Bob's private key. The encrypted hash, which is the digital signature here, is appended to the document. The order confirmation is then sent to Alice over the internet. When Alice receives and accepts the order confirmation with the digital signature, Alice then obtains Bob's public key. Alice's computer then decrypts the signature using Bob's key. So we have the order coming up here to Alice's key. They get Bob's key. They go ahead and they decrypt it. So we get the signature here. We decrypt it with Bob's key. Comes up here. We get this information. We get this hash value. And so what this does is the computer decrypts that signature using Bob's public key. This step here reveals the assumed hash of the sending device. And so because of how this process goes, we now assume it. When Alice's computer creates a hash of the received document, so now Alice's computer is going to get that confirmation, that confirm order. They're going to create a hash of it, and they're going to get a value. Now, if these two hashes match here, we will then assume that document is authentic. It was my pleasure to provide you with this wonderful episode on public key cryptography with digital signatures. If you like this episode and you got value out of it, and of course, depending upon what platform you're using, please click that like button, give a 5-star rating, leave a comment. This all helps me bring you more great content. Please take a minute to subscribe to my channel. All of my socials and contact information are on my website, KevTechify.com. There you can find out how to get all these episodes in video and podcast form. In the upper right is my playlist for my series on network security for the CCNA. In the bottom right is one of my favorite videos that I linked just for you. Thank you so much for watching this episode of my series on network security for the CCNA. Once again, I'm Kevin. This is KevTechify. I'll see you next time for another great adventure.